Miss Bennett, you're exactly the one I'm looking for.
The day after our blind date, my blind date Victor's mom committed suicide. Just because I said, I don't want to marry into a family with a mother-in-law. And those words became my death sentence. I never thought a casual comment to get out of a blind date would be twisted, turning me into a gold digger who drove his terminally ill mother to suicide over the bride price. My parents got dragged into it, were verbally abused, and our family fell apart. I had to pay the Vances $3 million in compensation. I was ruined, hunted by everyone. In the end, I died in despair. When I opened my eyes, I was back to the day of my blind date with Victor.
Miss Bennett? Miss Bennett? Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Actually, I really like you. Ever since that time, I saw your photo. I knew you were the one I was looking for. We can get married next week. Don't worry, I've got a car, a house, everything, and my mom will love you.
He's still so gentle and polite. Everything is exactly like my past life, but I can't make the same mistakes as in my past life.
Miss Bennett? Miss Bennett?
Mr. Victor Vance, I really appreciate your affection. But there's something I have to be honest with you about. I actually have a boyfriend, and we've been living together for 2 years. The only reason I came today is because my parents forced me. Just to go through the motions.
I don't care. I think feelings can be developed slowly if you're willing to give me a chance. I still want to marry you.
These words are almost exactly the same as in my past life. Even though the reasons are different, he's still so determined. He doesn't even care that I have a boyfriend. What about your mom? Would she agree? She probably wouldn't accept someone who already has a partner, right?
I'll handle my mom. Actually, my mom has always wanted me to settle down early. I think if I can be happy, she'll accept it.
Something's off. This reaction is wrong. Normally, how could a mother possibly agree to her son marrying a girl who says she has a boyfriend and is living with him unless they don't care at all whether I have a boyfriend or what I say? They just need a blind date. A reason. I'm someone with a really bad temper. And my standards for a partner are really high, and I'm very materialistic.
That's fine. Miss Bennett, I think these are small things. As long as we're together, we can work it out. I'm very confident.
In my past life, I was just focused on getting out of this blind date. I never really thought about the Vance family's reaction. Now that I think about it, from the moment I agreed to the blind date, no matter what I said or did, the outcome was probably already set. But in this life I planned ahead, I will definitely break free from my past life's tragic fate. Excuse me, I need to use the restroom. Sorry about that.
No problem.
In my past life, the seemingly gentle man after his mom died was the first to call me a murderer.
What my mom worried about most before she died was that I'd never find a wife. It was her. She said she wouldn't marry into a family with a mother-in-law. That completely crushed my mom.
Sorry. I have to go change my clothes.
Okay.
If only in my past life I had this audio recording. But no, that's not right. What I said in my past life was that I didn't want a mother-in-law. Even with the recording, it would only be evidence against me. But this life is different. I clearly said that I have a boyfriend. I came here just for a blind date. If Martha Vance still dies because of me. Then that doesn't make sense logically. Unless her death has nothing to do with me at all. I have to figure this out. What's going on here? I can't just sit here and do nothing. Victor Vance, 32 years old. His father died young. His mother raised him alone. He often plays the role online of a devoted son. Victor's mother, Martha Vance, 3 years ago, she was diagnosed with terminal cancer.
I went to see Martha today. Things were bad. Her son said the money was all gone. She couldn't afford further treatment at all. Martha kept saying she didn't want to be a burden to her child anymore.
This post was posted 10 months ago. So now Martha is already terminally ill. So he urgently needs this money. At this point, all he needs to do is arrange a failed blind date. Then, a wicked woman who despises her mother-in-law pushes the terminally ill mother to her death. The devoted son is heartbroken, sparking public outrage and criticism, eventually receiving a reasonable compensation. So, Victor wasn't actually on a blind date. Instead, he was finding a scapegoat for his mother's death in advance. As long as the other person holds the moral high ground, no matter what I say or do, I'll be nailed to the pillar of shame.
Miss Bennett, I hope our rushing off today didn't bother you. Mom heard about your situation and she understands. If possible, I hope we could meet again so Mom can talk to you in person.
Just like in my past life, what had to happen has finally come. Sorry, but I think there's no need for another meeting. I wish you and your mother all the best. In my past life, right after that meeting, I fell into an abyss of no return. In this life, I prepared thoroughly. But can I really escape?
Miss Bennett, honestly, Mom heard about today's blind date and it upset her so much she had a relapse and got hospitalized. She's out of danger now. She's been crying, saying she has to see you. I know it's a lot to ask, but could you come to the hospital? If you could just see her and calm her down, I'd be so grateful, please.
Moral blackmail. The scariest thing about it is, it doesn't need concrete evidence, but just needs a story that sounds reasonable, and a crowd willing to buy into it. In my past life, I went because of guilt, and walked right into the trap. In this life, Mom! What are you doing here?
I made you some soup and brought it over. Chloe, what did you talk about on your blind date today?
Victor, what did he say to you?
I heard Mrs. Vance got so mad she fell ill. Victor said he doesn't blame you and he knows you're young and naive, but you need to go see Mrs. Vance. Say something nice. Then it'll be over.
Mom, I'm not going to see him.
What do you mean? Victor has a car and a house, a decent job, and he's good looking. Where else can you find such a catch? Not only did you reject him, but you also made Mrs. Vance sick.
Mom, that's not how it is. His mother has terminal cancer. He might be using that as an excuse.
Terminal cancer. Chloe Bennett, you're rejecting him because she's sick, using that as an excuse? How can you be so cold-blooded and selfish? The patient needs care. Victor is so devoted to his mother. That shows he's a good person.
He's not devoted. He's planning...
Planning what? You've been watching too many TV dramas. That mother and son, they've been so understanding with you. I'm warning you, tomorrow you have to go to the hospital. If you don't go, this isn't over.
even my closest family, is caught in that web of the perfect victim. Many things are completely out of my control. What should I do? In this life, even though I've got the audio recording and know the truth, even if I dodge every trap, as long as Martha Vance dies, the Vance family will pin it on me, public opinion will blow up, and I could still wind up doomed beyond redemption. In a world where everyone can speak up but few are willing to think, the truth is often the most fragile thing. No, I can't just wait for my doom. At least. I need to leave evidence of the truth. I need to sort through all the info I've gathered, take screenshots, save them, and back them up. I need a signal to kick off the plan, and any refusal from me will be that signal. Now, I package up all the materials, encrypt them, and upload them to 3 different cloud storage accounts. Then I did something I never dreamed of. In my past life, I voluntarily reported to the police. Hello, I need to report an extortion case. Or even a potential homicide. Please provide details. Under pressure from my parents, I went on a blind date with a man. But after I clearly rejected him and told him I have a boyfriend and we live together, he still insisted on marrying me.
Please continue.
I suspect he will use his mother's illness to make something out of it.
Do you have any evidence to support your suspicion?
I have a full audio recording that can prove I never said anything that provoked his mother. And you can also find records online showing that his mother is indeed terminally ill.
Anything else?
The most unusual thing is his own behavior. Tell me, would a normal man, after his blind date told him she has a boyfriend and lives with him, still insist on marrying her? And would he let his terminally ill mother get involved? That doesn't make sense.
We've noted that. We suggest you keep all the evidence safe and avoid having any further contact with him. If he harasses, threatens, or actually blackmails you, please report to the police again. Is there anything else we can help you with?
No, that's all. This is my first step, and it's a necessary one. Otherwise, maybe I just won't reply. I'll just pretend I'm already asleep. It's 11 o'clock. It's so late. Who could that be? Victor Vance's mother came in person. In my past life, I went to see them. In this life, even though I refused to meet, they still came looking for me.
Miss Bennett, I know you're home. Can I come in and sit down?
If I don't open the door, once Martha Vance commits suicide, I'll be described as cold-blooded, turning away a terminally ill old lady like a wicked woman.
Miss Bennett, I'm Victor's mom. Victor said you didn't want to see me. I suppose so. An old lady like me, sick as I am, to a young and beautiful, healthy girl like you must be a bit of a jinx. I understand.
So she's already trying to trap me? Mrs. Vance, please come in.
Thank you.
Mrs. Vance, please have a seat. Mrs. Vance, I didn't mean to avoid you, and I would never look down on you. It's just that it's late. I was thinking I would visit you tomorrow instead. So late at night, making you come all this way, I'm really sorry.
I see. I'm the one who disturbed you. I'm sorry, dear.
It's okay. I'm still worried about your health. How about I take you back to the hospital?
No need. Don't bother. The reason I came today is because Victor told me about you. I totally understand you two. Young people have your own ideas. But I'm not well. Terminal cancer? I don't have long to live. My only wish is to see Victor settle down.
Mrs. Vance, I really understand how you feel. But actually, I already have a boyfriend.
Dear, you can fool Victor, but you can't fool me. If you really had a boyfriend, your parents wouldn't force you to go on blind dates. If you really had a boyfriend, your parents wouldn't force you to go on blind dates. Victor said, he really likes you. Could you at least think about it? Just think of it as fulfilling a dying person's wish.
Classic guilt trip. If I say no, I'm cold-blooded. If I say yes, I'm just jumping into another endless pit of fire. Mrs. Vance, I really feel for you. But marriage isn't a game. You can't force something that's not meant to be. I already have someone I like. I won't change just because someone asks. I hope you can understand.
Dear, are you ashamed of me for being sick? Think the treatment is too expensive, afraid you can't afford it? It's okay, dear. My illness won't last long. I definitely won't be a burden.
No, Mrs. Vance. As for your illness, I'm happy to pay for your treatment. It's just that you really can't force feelings. I think your son, Mr. Victor Vance, deserves someone better for him. I'll pray for you. May you find peace.
Young lady, are you really that cold-hearted? I only have a few months left, just this one tiny wish. Can't you at least spend some time with Victor? He really likes you.
Well, you see,
Victor's dad died early, and I raised him alone. Then I got this illness, and we've used up all our money. I'm not afraid to die. But I'm afraid I won't see him settled before I go. I can't rest easy. Dear, I'm begging you, please, just have mercy on this old lady.
oh, Mrs. Vance, please sit down. Getting a second chance at life. I can't be guilt-tripped anymore. Mrs. Vance, I really respect all you've done for your family. But you can't force matters of the heart. They really can't be forced. Mrs. Vance, I believe your son, Mr. Victor Vance, will definitely understand. And as for your medical expenses, I can find some charitable donation groups, which I'm sure can ease your burden.
But
Mrs. Vance, I'm begging you, please. Mrs. Vance, I'm begging you, please, Mrs. Vance. I'm begging you, I have depression. I'm begging you, don't force me, okay? I'm afraid I'll scare you. I'm begging you.
no need. Thank you. Thank you for your kindness.
It's too late. Let me walk you back, okay? Mrs. Vance, it's too late. Let me see you home. Let me take you back.
I'll go first.
Take care, Mrs. Vance. She didn't keep pushing, nor did she accept my proposed financial aid proposal. So this shows their ultimate goal isn't at all to have me marry Victor Vance. They don't need actual financial help, but rather a clearly defined, legally grounded compensation. Based on my past life, Mrs. Vance's death is less than 12 hours away. In my past life, Martha Vance is supposed to be discovered at noon tomorrow.
Last night, Mom was still emotionally stable. But this morning, she didn't get up. By the time I found her, she had already taken an overdose.
But with what happened tonight, everything's changed. If Martha really planned to commit suicide, why would she, on the night before, go to a stranger's house and talk about her last wishes? That doesn't add up. Unless this conversation was meant to create the illusion of desperate suicide after being rejected. Hello?
You again, Miss Bennett.
I have a new development. Martha Vance showed up at my house tonight, claiming she has cancer and doesn't have much time, and demanded I marry her son. I refused. I have a complete audio recording of the whole thing.
Do you think this constitutes harassment or a crime?
I think. This is premeditated extortion. First off, a severely ill person showing up at my house in the middle of the night only to demand I marry her son is already unreasonable. She'll definitely use my refusal as an excuse to do something extreme and try to extort me.
Based on the information you provided, we'll file a report. But we have to make it clear, if the other party hasn't actually attempted suicide or made threats, we still can't intervene. Thanks for reporting to the police.
But just reporting to the police isn't enough. What if I contact Victor Vance and tell him to watch his mom? No. That'll only tip him off. He'll just turn it around on me, saying I'm maliciously guessing and cursing his mom. Contact Martha Vance and tell her not to do anything stupid? That's even worse. If she really wants to die, my persuasion will only make her more determined. If this is a conspiracy, my reaching out will just hand them new evidence. If the Vance family is dead set on dragging me down, can I really get away? The power of social media, I know it all too well. In my past life, my photos, workplace, and home address were all exposed. Strangers sent me death threats. The company, under pressure, suspended me. My parents in the neighborhood couldn't even show their faces. Trial by public opinion is never the same as a court verdict. Even if the law eventually clears my name, I can't go back to my old life. Since I can't stop this conspiracy, then let the truth be brought into the open early. I'm going to create a brand new social media account to record the truth. If everything goes smoothly tomorrow, I can cancel the send. If Martha Vance actually kills herself, and the Vance family wants to frame me, then this lengthy post will be my first line of defense.
Miss Bennett, sorry for bothering you so early. Something's wrong with Mom. I'm at your door.
Coming!
Miss Bennett, my mom last night took a bunch of pills, and by the time I found her, she was already dead. Her suicide note says, "It's because you refused her final wish. That she killed herself, and she felt that living was hopeless."
Mr. Vance, I'm sorry for your loss, but let me clarify up front that your mother's death has nothing to do with me. I have last night's complete audio recording, And my responses were completely appropriate.
Miss Bennett, my mother is dead because of what you said, and now you just tell me it's not my fault. And try to shift the blame?
I will take last night's complete audio recording and the recording of the blind date to the police, as I believe the law will base its judgment on facts and give the fairest verdict.
The law? Miss Bennett, you may not be aware that in my mom's suicide note, it's written in black and white that because of what you said, she felt hopeless and took her own life. What do you think the police will think? The court? How will they rule? Moreover, regarding a terminally ill mother driven to death by her future daughter-in-law, whose side will the netizens take?
In my past life, it was the exact same rhetoric and the exact same threats. But in this life, I'm prepared. Mr. Vance, from what I understand, your mother's terminal cancer treatment costs are high. And given your family's financial situation, it's already hard to afford. So do you think that this is your mother's real reason for ending her life? The real reason?
You investigated me?
I'm just doing my best to protect myself. Mr. Victor Vance, you better handle your mother's funeral properly. Don't try to use this tragedy to get what you want. Otherwise, you'll be sorry. The battle begins. Now, this time, I'm not going to just sit and wait to die. Now, that lengthy post, I'm publishing it right now. Hello, I'd like to report a crime. Victor Vance's mother committed suicide this morning, and he showed up at my door claiming I drove his mother to suicide. I have proof that I'm completely innocent. I suspect this is a planned extortion. Chloe, calm down. Just go to work like normal. That lengthy post from this morning has over 1 million shares already.
Solid chain of evidence. Support the OP.
His family's terrible.
This is obviously an insurance scam.
Girl, watch your back.
She's a terminally ill old lady.
Can't you even grant her last wish? So cold-blooded.
Audio recordings can be edited. Who knows what worse things you said in private?
What? Unfilial daughter. Drove her terminally ill mother-in-law to suicide. Hey, answer me. These days, all kinds of women out there.
Victor Vance posted something, and it's going viral.
Mom, rest in peace. I've let you down, Mom. You didn't even get to see me settle down before you left. You always said you didn't want to be a burden to me, that people looked down on you for being sick, and didn't want to trouble me. It breaks my heart. I will get justice for you. Mom, rest in peace.
I can't believe there's really such a vicious woman. Does she have no conscience at all?
So cold-blooded. Who is it?
Look, this is how public opinion works. It doesn't need truth. It just needs a story that hits people emotionally. Cold-blooded, unfilial, driving an old lady to death. These labels naturally trigger moral judgment.
Driving an old lady to death, can you sleep at night?
In my past life, these vicious words finally pushed me over the edge. But now these words are all evidence.
Hello, are you Miss Chloe Bennett?
Yes, that's me.
Miss Bennett, the Vance family has officially filed a complaint, accusing you of verbally pushing Martha Vance to suicide. They also provided the victim's suicide note, as well as chat logs as evidence. Come with us, please, for questioning.
Look, she's caught.
What goes around comes around. She's a total disgrace to our company. You think she'll be convicted?
I really hope she rots in jail.
Exactly.
All right. I'll go with you. I'm not guilty. On the contrary, I have good reason to believe that this is a premeditated extortion. Here's the evidence. It has my blind date recording plus the full recording of my talk with Martha last night.
You think it was premeditated? What's your evidence?
First, Martha's had cancer for years, and treatment is crazy expensive. Victor's drowning in debt. They have a strong financial motive. Second, during the blind date, I made it clear that I have a boyfriend, and we live together. Yet Victor still pushed for marriage, which is just weird. His motive is highly suspicious. And most importantly, officer, would a terminally ill patient who really wants to die, utterly hopeless, the night before suicide, come to a stranger's house just to beg her to marry her son? This is more like creating an illusion of suicidal despair after being rejected.
We'll verify and investigate. In the meantime, I suggest you limit your outings. Stay safe.
The law can determine guilt or innocence, but it can't stop trial by public opinion.
And you need to brace yourself. Things are blowing up. Just now, the largest independent media outlet in town published a report. A terminally ill mother's final 24 hours, a denied wish, and a desperate choice. The article used highly inflammatory language to reconstruct Martha Vance's journey from learning her son had a blind date, to waiting with hopeful anticipation, to learning that the other party looked down on her for being a patient, and finally, in despair, committing suicide by overdose.
Although they don't have your photo, your last name and workplace have been subtly mentioned. Netizens reacted furiously.
This cold-blooded monster, murderer. Is her employer blind? Why haven't they fired someone like her?
Oh no. The company? Officer, I need to go back to the office.
Look, it's her, the one who pushed that old lady to kill herself. That's her. Why hasn't she been arrested yet?
Chloe? Are those rumors online true? Need some help?
No, I'm good. Thanks, though. Has the company been affected?
The company's fine, but the department just sent out a notice.
Suspended pending investigation. Pay still on.
In my past life, 3 days after the public outcry, I was officially fired. In this life, the company's cutting ties faster. If I can't clear my name, this job that's my livelihood might be gone.
Chloe, I know a lawyer. Specializes in civil disputes and cybersecurity. Why don't you talk to him?
Okay. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Miss Bennett, your situation is pretty tricky. Your audio recording only proves that you didn't say or do anything extreme at the time.
But I suspect the Vance family used their terminally ill mother's suicide for extortion. I not only want to prove my innocence, but also expose the truth.
It's possible, but to prove it, we need more evidence. The source of the medication, analysis of the suicide note's handwriting, and the flow of the Vance family's funds. All of this requires the police's in-depth investigation.
The police have taken the case already.
Good. Then we work with the police. Once the Vance family publicly accuses you, or incites cyberbullying and causes clear harm to you, we can immediately sue them for defamation and defamation of character.
But the lawsuit process is long, and the harm from cyberbullying is immediate and ongoing.
That's the dilemma of our times. Judgment often happens before the court on social media, and it's already done. And you need to brace yourself. The other side has already taken the high ground of public opinion. Even if you win the case, it will still affect your life in a major way. Like that post you made earlier, the clarification post. It's long been buried in the sea of info. What replaced it are angry hate posts.
What's wrong with this era? Has our compassion died? Is a terminally ill old lady's final wish really that insignificant?
I'm a neighbor of Martha Vance. Mrs. Vance is a really nice person. She's always smiling, even though she's sick, and never causes trouble for anyone. And in the end, she's treated like this. It breaks my heart.
Is that woman really arrogant? I haven't seen her in person, but I heard from Martha's son that she's very cold and dismissive, says she doesn't want to take care of a patient.
It's all fabricated, but it gets tons of likes.
A few accounts are way too active with an aggressive tone and posting constantly. Looks like internet trolls.
If the Vance family really hired internet trolls to sway public opinion, then it shows even more that this is a carefully orchestrated public opinion war, not just a simple moral condemnation.
I suggest you take screenshots and save them, record the IDs, and keep them as evidence later.
Okay, thank you, Attorney Davis. Then let the bullet fly a little longer. You are...
You must be Miss Bennett, right? I'm from the Homeowners Association of the community. These people are also homeowners.
Hello? May I help you?
Take a look at this interview video. All the homeowners have seen it.
Mom has always been strong, and despite so much pain, she doesn't complain or whine. Her only wish in life is that I can soon start a family. So who would have thought such a thing would happen?
What exactly did Miss Bennett say that made Mrs. Vance so devastated? She said that.
She didn't want to marry into a family with a mother-in-law because taking care of a sick person is too much trouble. She said her mother only got sick because she took care of her grandmother for years, and that's why she doesn't want to repeat that mistake. After my mother heard this, she immediately started crying and kept saying she was a burden.
This is all lies. And in the recording of the blind date, I never said anything like that. It's all lies. In that blind date audio recording, I never said that.
I don't care what the facts are. Now, all that stuff about you online has caused a big stir. You living here now has seriously affected our community's living environment and reputation. We hope you'll move out ASAP.
Why should I?
Why? What do you mean, why? Everyone's talking about you online. Our community's getting famous because of you. You happy now?
For the sake of most homeowners, please consider moving out. Otherwise, we may take further measures.
I didn't do anything wrong. The police are investigating. The law will prove I'm innocent.
The law's the law, but we're real people. We have old people in our family too. Put yourself in our shoes. Who can accept someone who drove an old lady to her death living next door? If something happens, who's responsible?
Wait a minute. I rent here legally. I haven't broken any laws or community rules until the police and court make a ruling. None of you have the right to tell me to move out. Your demands, I won't accept them. Please leave.
You.
What kind of person are you? Do you think someone who caused an old lady's death could be a good person?
Hello. Mom.
Chloe, your dad's in the hospital. This afternoon in the neighborhood, people were pointing fingers at us, saying you drove an old lady to her death. Your dad couldn't take it and argued with them. Suddenly, his chest started hurting really bad.
What? Which hospital? I'm coming right now.
Don't come over. At the hospital, there might be people who know. We're fine. Your dad's just upset. The doctor said he just needs to be observed overnight. Don't come over. Take care of yourself, okay?
Mom. I'm sorry.
Sweetie, what are you sorry for? I believe you. That day, I was wrong to blame you. Now, I think it's suspicious too. Since you were little, you wouldn't even hurt a fly. How could you drive an old lady to her death? But Chloe, with all this going on, maybe you should leave this city for now and lay low for a while.
No. I can't leave now. If I leave, I'll truly become the main culprit. I need to stay and tell the truth to everyone. Don't worry, Mom. I'm fine. It's only the second day. I've already been suspended, harassed, evicted. My parents have been persecuted too. Why? Why me? Why does it have to be me? Why are they doing this to me? In this moment, I truly understand. What is the truth? No one cares. As long as the lie is emotional enough, it can outrun the truth. Now, many people have already jumped to conclusions, believing Victor Vance's story. Even if I release the full recording, some will still question it, claiming I edited or faked it. But I can't give up. I'll write down everything that has happened from my rebirth until now. Timeline, evidence, doubts. Even if there's just a sliver of hope, I have to fight for it.
Do you want to know the truth? Tomorrow at 10 p.m. Central Park, Eastgate Bench. Come alone. Bring your recording.
The sender's email is just gibberish. Who is this? Is it a trap? Or an opportunity? Central Park. It closes at 9. But the meeting's at 10. Eastgate Bench. This means either they have a way to get into the park after it closes, or they mean a bench outside the park. But outside the Eastgate, it's a busy main road. There's no bench there at all. Do you want to know the truth? This means the other party has key info. Come alone. This is a classic trap. They're setting conditions. Bring your recording. It means they definitely know I have a recording. The goal is to get it or destroy it. What's really suspicious is this email address is a disposable temp email. Is it Victor Vance? Or his accomplice? Or is it someone else? I'll go. Hello, Attorney Davis. It's me. I just got an anonymous email. I forwarded it to you.
If Martha's suicide was really a setup, the people involved might not be just Victor.
Could it be medical staff? They know Martha's real condition and meds. Friends and family? They know the Vance family's finances. Or is it Martha herself who left a backup plan? No. If Martha had been willingly in on the scheme, she wouldn't have left me extra clues. Unless she had a change of heart at the last minute. Or maybe, within this whole plan, there was a part she didn't know about?
I found out that Victor Vance's father died early and his mother's relatives are mostly out of town. Co-workers, neighbors, fellow patients. Too many fragments. Hard to make sense of.
So who could it be?
I found someone else too. Martha Vance's primary doctor, Dr. Harrison. 2 years ago, Martha Vance stopped aggressive treatment. Dr. Harrison wrote a post called Terminal Patients, Dignity and Choices. I'll send it to you.
Recently, I handled a case, a woman, 51 years old, breast cancer with bone metastasis, in terrible pain. She kept expressing a wish to pass away peacefully. But the family got emotional, insisting on full treatment till the very end. Sometimes a family's twisted love causes the patient the most suffering.
Okay, I'll go see him.
Mom, look at this news. It says a terminally ill old lady was driven to suicide by her future daughter-in-law. That's so sad.
In this world, there are all kinds of people. Mom, don't worry. I'll take good care of you. I won't let you suffer one bit.
Good.
You're Miss Bennett, right?
Dr. Harrison.
Follow me. Miss Bennett, please have a seat. I knew you'd come. Martha Vance, Victor's mother. She was my patient.
How did you recognize me?
The news, and Victor Vance. He came to the hospital yesterday to pick up the death certificate, and he got emotional mentioning you. He said his mother killed herself because you provoked her.
He's lying. I have a recording to prove it.
I don't need to hear it. I know Martha Vance. And I know her son. Based on her condition, Martha should have died 2 days ago. By then, the cancer had metastasized throughout the body. Her pain index was at the highest level. She needed high doses of medication just to stay alive. But her son insisted on treating her, keeping her alive.
Why?
Insurance. Martha has a high-value life insurance policy. If it's a natural death, the payout amount would be greatly reduced. But if there's an accident, the payout amount would multiply several times.
So that's the real motive. Not the $3 million in compensation, but a much higher insurance payout. How do you know all this?
When Martha was conscious, still lucid, she hinted to me many times that her son was waiting for that insurance payout. She tried to end her suffering many times, but her son wouldn't allow it.
But his mother, why would she tell you all this?
Because I was her attending physician, and the only one she could confide in. Family members always seem devoted, but as a doctor, I see the other side. Every time Victor came to the hospital, he didn't ask if his mother was in pain. He asked how long she had left and what documents were needed for the insurance claim. This is Martha's last hospitalization record. She tried to end her suffering many times, but Victor always refused. A nurse overheard them arguing in the ward. Victor's exact words were, "Mom, just hang on a little longer. It'll be over soon."
Real soon.
What's worse, when Martha was discharged, the painkillers I prescribed were strictly within the normal dosage. But according to the police's preliminary investigation, the drug concentration in Martha's system far exceeded the prescribed amount, and someone gave her an extra dose.
Victor himself.
Or someone he arranged to do it. Miss Bennett, Martha's death wasn't an emotional breakdown, but rather a long-planned scheme. You just happened to appear at this time, becoming the ideal external factor in their plan. The perfect murderer.
But even though I get all that, I still have no direct evidence. Victor Vance could easily claim that his mother secretly stashed medication and decided to up her dose on her own for relief.
That's right. So you need an unconventional source of the medication, Victor Vance's recent insurance inquiries or cash withdrawal records. He might have provided connections for illegal drugs. These need the police to use investigative resources.
But right now, public opinion thinks I'm the real culprit.
That's exactly the tricky part for you. Miss Bennett, did you get an anonymous email?
How do you know?
Because I got one too. Same kind of content. It asked to meet me at another place.
So you going?
I'm not going. It's too dangerous. I'd suggest you don't go either.
But what if this is the only shot at getting evidence?
It could also be a trap. Miss Bennett, if anything happens to you, there will be no one left to prove the truth. All the blame could be pinned on you without a second thought, and that'll be the end of it.
He's right, but I've got no choice. Waiting around for the investigation might end up just like my past life. Dr. Harrison, can you do me a favor? If I go tomorrow night, can you watch from a distance? If something goes wrong, at least someone will know what's going on.
I promise you. But you have to move the meeting spot to a public place, like a 24-hour fast food joint. Also, you need to stay on the phone the whole time so I can listen in.
Okay. Dr. Harrison said exactly that.
The insurance money is indeed a strong motive. If Victor's strapped for cash, the life insurance his mother bought under the right circumstances can definitely yield a big payout.
But how do we get proof?
From the insurance company. If Victor recently asked about it, or right after his mom died, immediately filed a claim, that's pretty damning. However, all that needs the police and the court to get.
Well, what about the medication? Dr. Harrison said Martha Vance's body had way more than the prescribed dose.
That's key. If Victor illegally obtained the drugs, or forged a prescription, that's a crime. We can have the police focus on this lead.
Can we do that?
I know someone who can look into it to see if there have been any recent records of missing controlled substances.
The cyberbullying's gotten worse. They're digging up my history, making up lies about me. Her personality didn't just pop up overnight.
She's definitely bullied people before. Look into her past jobs and dating history. There's got to be dirt. Okay, bye. Here's something interesting. A friend at the Drug Administration says there was indeed a batch of controlled painkillers stolen from a warehouse. The case is under investigation. The theft happened about 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. Matches when Victor threw a matchmaking agency. Set up a blind date. Everything matches up.
First, he gets the drugs. Then finds a target. Arranges a blind date. Gets you to say certain things. Finally makes his own mom kill herself.
A perfect plan.
But this still doesn't directly prove Victor's involvement. We need something solid. Like records of him obtaining the drugs, or someone spotting him contacting suspicious people.
What about the anonymous email's mysterious person? Could he be an insider? Or a falling out between accomplices?
Possible. If you do go to the meeting, be extremely careful.
Is that her? I really can't tell.
Hey, Mom.
Oh, Chloe. Your dad is okay. He's being discharged tomorrow. Don't worry, take care of yourself.
Mom. If I said I want to temporarily leave the city, would you understand me?
No matter what decision you make, we'll support you. But Chloe, running away won't solve the problem. If you really didn't do anything wrong, then you have to see it through.
Yeah, running away won't solve the problem. In my past life, I chose the ultimate escape. Death. But death didn't prove my innocence. It only made my parents suffer double the pain. In this life, I will see it through. The park is closed. if you really want to meet. Tomorrow night at 9, the fast food joint on Maple Street. I'll bring the audio recording. Come alone.
Okay, don't trust Dr. Harrison.
Who is he really? Why shouldn't I trust Dr. Harrison? There's something wrong with Dr. Harrison. Or is someone trying to turn me against him? No. Dr. Harrison is too eager. What if Dr. Harrison is a spy Victor planted beside me to gain my trust? Forget it. I won't contact Dr. Harrison for now. Let's see what the mysterious person says tomorrow night.
Your dessert is ready.
Bathroom 5 minutes.
How do you know Martha?
Nurse, I took care of Martha for her last 3 months.
What do you know?
Mrs. Vance didn't commit suicide. Her son drugged her. I saw it with my own eyes. He swapped out Mrs. Vance's medication bottles. He tripled the dosage.
So, why are you only telling me this now?
I was scared. Victor threatened me. If I told anyone, he'd accuse me of stealing. At home, I have a sick mother. She needs money. I need the job.
So why are you contacting me now?
Because I can't go into details. Victor's plan is complicated. He wants more than your money. He also wants something else.
What?
There's evidence in here. Mrs. Vance secretly recorded it before she died. She knew her son's plan all along, but she couldn't stop it. Before she died, she was in constant pain. She was ready to go. But Victor wouldn't let her. He forced her to live.
What else?
Watch out for Dr. Harrison. He's not a good person. He took money from Victor. He wrote fake prescriptions. He's been working with Victor, delaying Mrs. Vance's treatment. Also, they were high school classmates. They're in it together. Mrs. Vance's medication. Part of it was from Dr. Harrison, illegally provided by his private clinic. I have to go. Remember, don't trust anyone. Victor's plan is bigger than you think. Way bigger.
Dr. Harrison himself has issues. But can the caregiver's words be trusted? Why would she risk telling me all this? Is it really out of a guilty conscience?
If anyone hears this, I'll be gone. My son Victor and Dr. Harrison are planning to make it look like I killed myself. They found a girl to trick her into saying the wrong thing. And when I'm gone, there'll be a big insurance payout. I know Victor owes a lot of money to a loan shark. He says it's the only way. I don't want to die either. But living is too painful. Dr. Harrison said I have at most a month and the pain will get worse. That girl is innocent. I'm recording this hoping someone will uncover the truth. I'll hide the flash drive. Hide.
Mom, who are you talking to?
No one. I'm praying.
Did you take your meds? Dr. Harrison said you need to take them on time.
I did.
If this recording is real, then it's solid evidence. It can not only prove my innocence, but also put Victor and Dr. Harrison behind bars. But if it's fake, Victor guessed I would investigate and deliberately fabricated evidence.
Don't give this flash drive to anyone. I'll contact a reliable analysis lab to do a technical analysis on it to determine if the recording is edited or synthesized.
Nurse Kelly said, Dr. Harrison is in cahoots with Victor.
It's possible. But look at it the other way. If Dr. Harrison is an accomplice, why would he voluntarily tell you about the medication and insurance? That doesn't add up.
Maybe. It's to gain my trust. To steer my investigation in the wrong direction.
Or perhaps Nurse Kelly is lying. Her timing is too perfect. You just met Dr. Harrison and she pops up and says, don't trust him. That sounds like sowing discord.
Where is the truth? It seems everyone is helping me. But everyone says don't trust anyone else. Attorney Davis, what do we do now?
Stay alert. Don't be biased. The analysis takes time. During this time, just don't go out. I'll speed up the investigation into Victor's finances and the source of the medication.
Tomorrow. I need to talk to Dr. Harrison.
Miss Chloe Bennett. Finally, I've been waiting for you. I'm a reporter from City Investigator, Lucas Wright. I'd like to interview you about Martha's case.
Sorry, I'm not giving any interviews.
Just 10 minutes. I want to find out the truth. It's not about the hype.
Aren't you that Chloe from online? You are Chloe. That's her. That's her.
What are you doing? This is a hospital. Security. Get these troublemakers out now. If you don't leave, I'll call the police.
Let's go, let's go. Nothing to see. Move along, break it up.
You again, Lucas. If you dare harass my patient again, you'll regret messing with me. Let's go. Any new developments?
Dr. Harrison, that mysterious person, told me you're in cahoots with Victor. You were high school classmates. She also said at your private clinic you gave her a fake prescription. You delayed Martha's treatment.
She's right. Victor and I were indeed high school classmates. Victor Vance and I were indeed high school classmates. But there's no way we're on the same side. Miss Bennett, do you know why my left ear can't hear well? Here, right here. Victor hit me. Just because I said his mother's illness drained all the family's money, he hit me in the head. The guys all know we don't get along. If it wasn't for Martha Vance being so kind to me when she was young, and the fact that treating her is my duty as a doctor, I'd never have any dealings with Victor, let alone working with him, to keep Martha from finding peace. What about you? You went to see that mysterious person last night, didn't you?
Yes.
You promised me you'd keep the call going the whole time and let me hear what happened, but you didn't. You went to see her yourself. What did that mysterious person say to you that made you so suspicious of me?
She didn't say anything. She believes I had nothing to do with Martha's death, but she told me not to trust you.
You kept things from me, which means you never trusted me. In that case, I shouldn't get mixed up in this mess. Miss Bennett, let's not see each other anymore.
I'm sorry, Dr. Harrison. I was too panicked. I couldn't trust anyone. Nurse Kelly gave me a flash drive with an audio recording of Martha on it, but I don't know if it's real. I'm begging you, help me one more time. Who is it?
Don't be scared. Don't be scared. It's me, that reporter, Lucas Wright.
How did you know I live here? Did you follow me?
Yes, I mean, no. Let me explain. I just wanted to get to the truth.
Are you leaving or not? If you don't, I'll call the police.
Miss Bennett? Miss Bennett?
Aren't you leaving yet, or do you plan to keep pestering me?
Lucas, you again. I know you've helped many disadvantaged people, made enemies, and got slandered, your reputation ruined. But someone reported to the police that you were stalking, so you need to cooperate.
I wasn't stalking. My car just ran out of gas and I had nowhere to go, so I planned to sleep in it for the night and figure things out tomorrow.
He's a good person.
Then you can't just park under her building. You need to find another spot.
I don't have money for a tow truck, and I can't push it alone.
Sorry, officer. It's a misunderstanding. He is my friend. We were chatting downstairs and the neighbors misunderstood. Sorry for making you come all this way.
All right, as long as the misunderstanding is cleared up. Lucas, you be more careful too.
Thank you. Thank you all for your hard work.
Come to my place and let's talk.
Okay. Thanks for earlier, for getting me out of trouble. I really wasn't trying to bother you. It's just that my car really ran out of gas. What bad luck.
Don't misunderstand. I just don't want the neighbors to gossip more because of you. What exactly do you want?
I want to know the truth about the incident. I initially wanted to interview you, but I couldn't find you. So I went to Victor Vance, but he was extremely hostile, threw me out, and refused to say anything.
Then why are you coming to me now? He's the real victim. You really should have interviewed him first.
I've been a reporter for years, and I've seen too many people wrongfully accused. The loudest voices online aren't necessarily the truth. Those who seem to be suffering aren't always the victims either. Besides, I've read your article. The timeline was clear, and the chain of evidence was complete. Such a clarification post didn't make any waves. Isn't that too abnormal?
This is all the evidence I've compiled. Audio recordings, screenshots, timeline. Plus the evidence I just picked up today.
Around this time, on Victor's social media, the posts were really off. Look, 3 days before the incident, he kept posting photos with his mother, and the captions were super emotional. Like this one. The final days with Mom. Cherish every day. Like he was. Setting something up.
Crafting a devoted son persona. Paving the way for the tragedy.
Oh, and when I was looking into him, I found this bar he goes to a lot, sometimes alone, sometimes meeting someone. Real secretive.
The bar.
Yeah, the one downtown. My friend works there. Says he's been going there for days straight, and always with the same person. Still wearing a mask the whole time. Super mysterious.
Who do you think it is?
I don't know. If you want to try your luck, we could head over now. Maybe we'll bump into him.
Let's go.
Over there. The spot by the wall.
Right this way, sir, ma'am.
What are they trading?
Can you see clearly who that person is? Yes. Yes. Too dark, can't see clearly.
Chloe. You following me? How dare you show your face in public, huh? And you're hanging out with such a shameless reporter. What do you two want?
Victor! Stop lying.
I'm lying. I have my mom's suicide note. What about you? You turn around and hook up with a notorious reporter? You two. One's a murderer. The other's a journalist who twists the truth. What a perfect match.
Mr. Vance, watch your mouth.
You, Lucas. You think I don't know what you really are? A journalist who makes money by smearing others? What, found a sugar daddy? How much is Chloe paying you to whitewash her?
Isn't that the woman from the internet?
I know that reporter with her. He's got a terrible rep. He reported on that medical disturbance before. It was all fake.
Folks, take a good look. This woman here says she has a boyfriend, but at this hour she's out at a bar with some guy. What boyfriend? She's lying through her teeth. She's a total flirt.
That's her. That's just too much. She's despicable. How does she have the nerve to show her face? What a piece of work.
Stop it. Let's go.
Look, get lost.
Woman secretly meets shady reporter in bar. Chloe Bennett's boyfriend's lie exposed. Devoted son Victor Vance angrily denounces murderer in bar.
This woman never learns her lesson.
Turns out she doesn't even have a boyfriend. It was all a scam. She's hanging out with that kind of reporter. What kind of good person could she be?
Hey.
Miss Bennett, how could you hang out with Lucas, a guy like that? He has a terrible reputation. Didn't you know? There have been several medical disturbances at our hospital. He twisted the facts in his reports every time. He's caused us so much trouble. Don't you dare tell him about our situation.
I understand. Lucas, is he really someone who helps me? Or is he just another trap? Last night he took me to that bar. Could it be?
Chloe, I just filled up the car with gas and brought you some breakfast. Here's breakfast. Eat it while it's hot.
Lucas, are you done with your act? Last night, you and Victor were in cahoots, weren't you? You took me to the bar. So he could bump into me? To stir up more bad press for me. And last night, your conversation with the police downstairs. That was a sympathy act you arranged, wasn't it?
You think I set that up?
What else would it be? Dr. Harrison said you're a reporter who always twists the truth. Why should I believe you?
Come with me somewhere. After we get there, if you still feel this way, I'll turn around and leave, and never bother you again. Come on. Let's go.
Orphanage. Why'd he bring me here?
Lucas! Lucas is here. You brought stuff again. I've told you, next time don't bring me anything. Just come and see us.
This is my friend, Miss Bennett.
Hello.
Hello, Miss Bennett. So, Lucas, why don't you show Miss Bennett around?
Okay. I'm an orphan. I grew up here. Director Smith's been working here since I can remember. She's been here all along. She has no children. She gave her whole life to us. The kids nobody wanted. When the orphanage had no money, she would raise funds everywhere. She'd go without food and clothes, but never let us kids go hungry. That kid had congenital heart disease, abandoned by her parents. Director Smith sold her only house to pay for her surgery. When I was 10, Director Smith went to the city to buy winter quilts for us. She got hit by a car crossing the street and broke her leg. The driver turned it around on her and said she was running an insurance scam. At that time, several bystanders joined in the jeering. The news came out. The headline read, "Elderly woman's insurance scam exposed." Driver forced to call police, and nobody checked the truth. Nobody cared to interview her. Public opinion was completely against her. They called her a shameless old lady. After that, the orphanage. Never received any more donations. Some said this place was a den of liars.
What happened after?
After that, Director Smith ended up in a wheelchair. The orphanage relied on meager government subsidies and secret help from old friends. Barely surviving until now. That driver didn't pay a dime.
Now he shows up to see her? Lucas was right. Director Smith is my mother.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have doubted you.
It's okay. Now isn't the time for apologies. I pulled some strings and got the bar's security footage from last night. Check it out.
It's her. She's the nurse who gave me the flash drive.
I knew it. Let's go. Go back and look carefully.
This nurse came to me alone earlier. She also gave me a flash drive, saying it was secretly recorded by Victor's mother before she died. Inside, there's evidence left by Victor and Dr. Harrison.
Where's the flash drive?
The audio file shows multiple signs of editing. Some parts are post-production composites. After comparing voice samples with publicly available recordings of Martha, the similarity is 87%, but forgery can't be ruled out. It's recommended to provide more original samples for comparison.
Just as I thought. The flash drive is fake. The nurse is fake too. The whole meeting was a trap.
That nurse gave you fake evidence. For what purpose? To make you believe the evidence. Hand it over to the police and post it online. Then, the police and the public would find out the evidence is fake. Then, you would go from being a victim to becoming a criminal who forged evidence and falsely accused others. Then, Victor could even turn around and sue you for false accusation and defamation.
Such a vicious scheme.
At a time like this, who could it be?
Ms. Bennett, Lucas, we meet again.
Hello, officer. May I ask what's going on?
Regarding Mrs. Vance's case, we have some new findings. Victor provided a surveillance video showing that before Mrs. Vance passed away, you went to their neighborhood.
What? I've never been to their neighborhood.
The video is from May 20th at 9 p.m, which is 6 hours after your blind date with Victor.
This footage is way too blurry. It's just the back of a woman. But the figure and coat match what you wore on your blind date that day, right?
That's not me. I was at home that night. I have neighborhood surveillance and elevator surveillance as proof.
We already checked. Your neighborhood surveillance was down that night. The elevator surveillance only captured a back view, not clear enough to identify.
Surveillance malfunction? Such a coincidence?
Plus, Victor Vance even brought in a witness. Claims they saw you pacing outside Mrs. Vance's building, looking nervous.
Who's the witness?
Mrs. Vance's neighbor, Mrs. Miller. She said when she went down to take out the trash, she saw you.
How can that be? That's a total lie. I have proof that on May 20th, that night, I was home. That night, I was shopping online. I can provide transaction records from 8 to 10 p.m. and chat logs. Plus, I had a video call with a friend for half an hour.
Those can only be submitted as an alibi. Ms. Bennett, things are looking really bad for you. The evidence Victor Vance has provided is becoming more and more complete, but your evidence is pretty weak.
Because it's all lies. He's faking evidence. He's framing me.
We get how you feel, but the law cares about evidence. You should first gather all the evidence that proves your innocence. Also about your report on the Vance family, possibly involving extortion. We're looking into it.
We'll be going now. Take care, Miss Bennett.
Surveillance, witness, suicide note. Chatter logs. Victor Vance is weaving a tight web. Every thread points to me.
It's okay. On our end, we've gathered plenty of evidence.
Murderer?
When's the court gonna sentence you?
Didn't your parents teach you anything?
Don't look. The enemy wants you to be isolated by the world, cursed by thousands, with nowhere to run. They want you to break down and confess.
Yeah, like last time, you'd easily end your life. Don't worry, I won't. Getting a second chance at life, I'm gonna win.
The most important thing now is to collect your alibi for May 20th and give it to the police. Then have Attorney Davis apply for a subpoena from the court to get Victor Vance's insurance records and bank statements.
All right. And this.
This is...
Lucas Wright, a reporter who helped me a lot.
I've heard a little. Miss Bennett, the court has approved a search warrant and Victor took out from 3 insurance companies. High-value life insurance with a total coverage of $8 million.
$8 million?
Yes. 2 of those insurance policies have a clause. If the insured commits suicide within 2 years, only the premiums are returned. If it's accidental, the full amount is paid out.
Huge amount, huge motive.
Also, Victor's personal finances are in a very bad state. Credit card debt, online loans, even private lending. The total has exceeded $2 million.
So he urgently needs that insurance payout.
Moreover, take a look at this. We found out that a month ago, Victor consulted a lawyer asking if his mother was provoked into suicide, could the other party be held responsible and get compensation.
He planned it all out long ago.
As it seems now, yes, but this is all circumstantial evidence, and to convict we need more direct evidence, like the source of the drugs or evidence he forged the suicide note.
That flash drive is fake, which shows that he was manufacturing false evidence. However, there's a good chance he'll turn it around and say that I forged it.
So we need more solid evidence.
Go find Dr. Harrison.
Dr. Harrison.
I also think Dr. Harrison is not simple.
Miss Bennett, what are you doing here?
Dr. Harrison. That mysterious person, I figured her out. She's Victor's nurse, Nurse Kelly. The flash drive she gave me is fake. And she's in league with Victor.
Just as I thought. I told you, that mysterious person is probably a setup by Victor. His goal is to drive a wedge between you and me, to leave you isolated.
I don't trust anyone anymore.
From now on, listen to me and don't act alone anymore. Victor is more cunning than you think.
Got it, thanks.
Chloe, come back. Something's off about Dr. Harrison. I'll follow him when he leaves. You grab a taxi and follow. I'll send you my location. Damn it.
Hey, how are you driving?
Sorry. My car, you see, the brakes have been acting up for a few days. I haven't had time to fix them yet. Please forgive me, folks.
What a hassle.
I'm really sorry. Can we settle this out of court? Here, take this.
Fine, just go. No time to argue with you.
Sorry. Thanks, sorry.
Following that close?
Done. We stuck one in each of their sleeves. The battery will last 2 hours.
You arranged that?
After all these years as a reporter, I've got to have a few friends who can make things happen. After all these years as a reporter, you always have a few friends who can get things done, right?
Your meeting with Nurse Kelly has been discovered by Chloe. She came to me today and said she's figured it out.
So what if she found out? She doesn't have any evidence. Besides, she took the flash drive herself. What does that have to do with us?
We'd better be careful. By the way, about the private clinic last time, the ledger for that batch of controlled substances. Have you cleaned it up? I've already given you the drugs. Is the handover going smoothly?
Don't worry. I've taken care of everything. But after what happened with my mom, the dosage you gave won't cause any problems, will it?
The prescriptions I wrote are all compliant. As for your mom, how much extra she took, that's your own business. However, come to think of it, what you promised me.
It's all here. What are you talking about so seriously?
No. Why are you here? Didn't I tell you to lay low for a few days?
What's there to be afraid of? The whole internet is attacking Chloe. She can't even put out a decent statement. In a few more days, she won't be able to withstand the public pressure. Either she'll settle out of court with money, or she'll have a mental breakdown. By then, a defeated person, whatever she says, no one will believe it.
Calm down. Keep listening.
Anyway, let's not meet often for now. After the heat dies down, once we get the money, we go our separate ways.
Fine. For the next batch of goods, we'll do it the usual way. The day after tomorrow night.
No problem.
The three of them are in cahoots. Nurse Kelly, Dr. Harrison, and Victor Vance. They were all putting on a show for me. That flash drive, all that evidence, it was all a trap.
Not only that. Did you hear? They're selling controlled substances. That's a criminal offense.
Right. If what they've done is proven, the police will reopen the investigation into Victor. Then the evidence they framed me with will be reinvestigated.
This is the breakthrough. But the evidence we need is the medication list in Dr. Harrison's hands and the transaction records.
How do we get them?
I've got away.
First off, we need to get the evidence of Dr. Harrison illegally selling drugs, preferably a list or a ledger. Second, on the grounds of illegal sale of controlled substances, we get the police involved. That way we can follow the trail to Victor Vance and the truth about his mother's death. But this evidence is all with Dr. Harrison. How do we get it?
Leave it to me. I've been a reporter for years. I'm not good at much else, but I do have connections. It's handled. At this time, Dr. Harrison should be at the coffee shop working on his medication list and transaction records. My people will...
Sir, your water.
Can't you do anything right?
Sorry.
Did you forget your brain at home?
Let me wipe that off for you.
Dr. Harrison's computer will automatically go black.
He will need to use a computer urgently. Our people will tell him where the nearest repair shop is.
No, thanks. Is there a repair shop nearby?
Yes. Out the door, turn left. I'm really sorry.
When he takes the computer to the nearby repair shop, the boss will tell him if he needs it expedited. That'll be extra. Once he leaves the shop... Boss? Boss! Can you take a look? Can this computer be fixed? Sure. How is it?
Not looking good. It's got water damage, pretty bad.
Boss, I'm in a hurry. Tell you what, name your price.
$400.
Deal. I'll step out to make a call. You've got to fix it.
What we need will be in our hands.
That's the plan. Here it is.
Drug name, quantity, date, and the handler, Victor Vance. It's all here. Maybe Martha's medication is in here. This is solid evidence.
Right. Hand it over to the police. The police have to open a case. Illegal sale of controlled substances. Enough to put them behind bars.
With this, the police have to investigate. With Dr. Harrison and Victor Vance's drug trafficking ring, we can dig up more of their secrets.
Once the police launch an investigation, they'll follow the trail and find out about the forged suicide note and the whole frame-up. Then the whole plan will be exposed.
Now I get why you were slandered online and pushed around by everyone. You've got some real skills.
Also, the people you've offended are way too many. This isn't the time for that. Next, we need to smoke him out.
Smoke him out?
Victor Vance boasts about driving you into a corner. He'll be watching your every move. What if you suddenly act like you're losing it, ready to confess? He'll definitely get cocky and slip up.
You mean pretend to give up?
Through some platform, anonymously leak the news. That you can't handle the pressure and want to confess. See how he reacts.
But if we do that, people will come after me even more.
Don't worry. We're just spreading rumors, not actually confessing. I'll keep it contained. We'll only spread it in a few channels that might reach him. Bet that he can't resist contacting you himself.
It's a risk. But after being on the defensive for so long, it's time to take the offensive. Okay, I'm in. I am Chloe Bennett. I can't take it anymore. Getting insulted every day. I lost my job, afraid to even leave the house. I want to confess. Offer compensation, and all of this. Can someone tell me how to get in touch with Victor Vance?
Now you know you're wrong. Too late.
You deserve it. Driving that old lady to her death, didn't you think about the consequences?
Think confessing and paying up makes it all go away? She's getting off way too easy.
Forget about that. Now, send an email to Victor Vance.
Mr. Victor Vance, I'm Chloe Bennett. I give up. I agree to any compensation you want. Just give me a way out. This is a big gamble. That he'll bite. That he'll get overconfident. Show more of his hand. If I lose the gamble...
Don't worry, you'll be contacted. Answer it. Start recording.
Hello?
Miss Bennett, glad you came to your senses. The compensation is $3 million. That's what my mom's life is worth. In addition, you need to apologize publicly in the media. Admit what you did.
$3 million, same as in my past life. They already had the price set. Fine, I accept, but I need to see some good faith. Take down the false posts online. Stop stirring up public opinion.
Once you apologize publicly and sign the agreement, I'll take care of it.
I need time to get the money.
3 days. 3 days from now, we meet at the law firm. Don't try anything funny. Miss Bennett, right now you're out of options.
The audio recording is complete. Send it to Attorney Davis. He took the bait.
What's next?
Next, if I'm not mistaken, after he wins, he'll prepare the next step.
What's the next step?
After getting the money, he might unexpectedly find new evidence proving you don't deserve to die. Or the opposite. Use your confession to keep blackmailing you. Anyway, the human heart is bottomless.
So from the beginning, he didn't just want money. He wanted to stomp me into the mud. So I can never get back up.
Right. So we have to stay one step ahead. It's getting late. I'll head back first. See you at the law firm tomorrow. With Attorney Davis. We'll go over the new evidence.
Okay.
He finally confessed. Justice may be delayed, but it comes. People like that deserve to lose everything.
Something feels off. Seems like he was forced. Could it be fake?
There's a crack in public opinion, though small. It exists. As long as a beam of light gets in, the whole wall could collapse. Among these millions of people, how many truly care about the truth? Most people just need a story that lets them vent their emotions and feel morally superior. And I, unfortunately, became the villain in that story. But in this life, I'll fight to the end. Not just for myself, but for everyone who might become the next target. Mom.
Chloe, I made you some soup. Your dad's out of the hospital. We saw your story online. Are you really going to plead guilty?
It's not a real plea. It's a setup I arranged with Mr. Wright and Attorney Davis. Mom, you gotta believe me. I really haven't done anything wrong. I'll prove it to everyone, I swear.
I believe you. Always will.
In a world full of lies and schemes, at least family has my back no matter what. That's enough.
Miss Bennett, the medication list you provided and the audio recording are crucial. Victor Vance is suspected of insurance fraud, false accusation, and we've opened an investigation into him.
Where is Victor Vance now?
This morning, he first went to a nearby pharmacy, then to the bank. We're pulling the surveillance footage to confirm what he bought and what he did at the bank.
The pharmacy. That should be linked to the drug supply.
Oh, right. This morning, he met with Dr. Harrison.
Dr. Harrison
is suspected of illegally selling controlled substances. He's also under investigation. The recording shows that Victor also asked Dr. Harrison to issue a medical certificate, proving that Martha Vance, before her death, had severe suicidal and depressive tendencies, and that they were directly related to your words and actions.
Dr. Harrison agreed?
He hesitated, but agreed in the end. The condition was $50,000.
Just as I thought, Dr. Harrison was on their side the whole time. The concern, the warnings, all just an act. So do we arrest them now?
Not yet. We'll cast a long line, wait for the transaction and catch them red-handed. At 3 p.m., they'll be at a nearby cafe to make the exchange. We'll set up surveillance in advance.
Great.
You follow the plan, meet with Victor Vance, and get him to specify the exact compensation amount. That'll be solid evidence of extortion.
Made up your mind? This is the compensation agreement. Take a look.
$3 million in compensation. Additional terms. Requires that in 3 major media outlets you make a public apology. $3 million. I don't have that kind of money.
You can pay in installments. Pay me $1 million first, the rest over 2 years. But your public apology has to be done within a week.
What if I don't apologize?
Then the public outcry won't let up. Miss Bennett, your father has been hospitalized once. Next time, can your mother handle it?
He's threatening me. With my own family. A blatant threat. I need time to think.
Think. Miss Bennett, the email you sent me earlier said something different. Truth is, we both know it. Why did my mom die? It was because of you. Your words were the last straw that broke her.
I never said anything to provoke her. I've got
a suicide note as proof. Plus neighbor testimonies and surveillance footage. The chain of evidence is solid. How are you going to win?
If I go to the police and report you for extortion?
Fine. Try me. We'll see who the police will believe. Chloe, I'll give you one last day to think. Same time tomorrow, either sign the agreement or face the consequences yourself.
Audio recording, I've already extracted it.
Miss Bennett, your dad has been hospitalized once. Next time, can your mom take it?
Very effective. Threatening family safety, extortion, that's a crime right there.
But it's not enough. We still need him to provide fake evidence and direct proof of witness tampering. Just verbal threats, he could say they were just angry words.
What about Dr. Harrison?
We've already arranged it. At 3 p.m., Victor and Dr. Harrison will meet at a cafe on Maple Street to swap that medical certificate. We'll catch them in the act right there.
Can I come along?
No, too risky. Wait at the law firm for news.
Don't be too nervous. Everything's all set.
It's going too smoothly. Victor gave himself away so easily. He threatened me so cockily. It doesn't add up.
What do you mean?
If he really planned this for so long, every step he took was so meticulous. He seems more like he's acting. What if he knew I was recording? What if he deliberately said all that to lure me into another trap?
You make a good point. But from the surveillance, he didn't notice he was being followed. His behavior also matches someone desperate for money.
If. He's deliberately acting this way. He must have a backup plan. If he really planned this for so long, how could he be so sloppy?
You're right about all that. But this afternoon's deal is a real crime. If we can nail him on this, it'll give us a breakthrough.
I hope you're right.
They're entering the cafe. Let's move in.
Don't worry, no loose ends.
The certificate you wanted. Your mother's. The wording is enough to indicate that Chloe's agitation was the trigger.
You did well. All right. The final payment is in your account.
Old friend. Let's work together again.
Officer, nobody move.
Stay still. Let go of me. What are you doing? What law did I break?
Suspected of illegally selling medical supplies, involvement in forging evidence, and insurance fraud.
I didn't, officer. I'm the real victim here. My mom is gone. How dare you arrest me?
We'll find out the cause of Martha Vance's death. But you, Dr. Harrison, and Nurse Kelly colluded to sell controlled substances. Deception, fraud, and forging evidence. All proven with solid evidence. Take him away.
Move.
Move.
Stop pacing. You're wearing a hole in the floor.
Take it easy. It should be soon. Easy now. Should be soon.
On social media right now about your confession. The news is already out. See?
Finally confessed. Justice is served.
Something's fishy. Why the sudden confession?
What else? The evidence is solid. He couldn't take it anymore.
This case was off from the start.
Waiting for a twist.
Twist. I hope there really is a twist.
Transaction complete. He's caught. Dr. Harrison provided on the spot a forged medical certificate. Victor Vance paid $50,000 in cash. Caught red-handed.
Great.
Great.
And we have a new discovery. In Dr. Harrison's phone, we found an audio recording. It's of Victor Vance and his mother. Martha Vance is confronting her son, asking if he's thinking about her insurance money. Victor admits it. And says it'll be over soon. Hang in there, Mom.
So, Martha knew.
Not only that, Victor also says in the conversation, he's already found the right person. Her family is well off, and she has some savings herself. Once she says that line, everything will go according to plan.
That person is you.
Judging by the timeline, yeah, it should be. This recording proves that Victor Vance had premeditated, using his mother's death for extortion.
So, what was Martha's reaction then?
In the recording, Martha was furious. She said she'd report to the police. But Victor said you're going to report to the police, Mom. You're an accomplice too.
So, Martha initially agreed, or rather was coerced into the plan. But at the last moment, she regretted it. So she recorded that conversation. The audio on the flash drive is partly real, just edited, cut off. That's the key evidence.
Exactly.
Can that recording be used as evidence? So this recording, can it be used as evidence?
Yes, it can, but it needs technical analysis to determine if it's been edited or tampered with. Miss Bennett, you're basically safe now. With this recording, Victor Vance's false accusations will collapse.
I won. Just like that. The plot that shattered me in my past life. In this life, it's finally coming to an end.
Congratulations. The hardest part is over.
But what about public opinion? Public opinion won't change. Just because of one recording.
But the law will. The police will issue a statement to clarify the facts. It may not undo all the damage, but at least it can restore your reputation.
Maybe. But I know some harm has already been done and can't be undone. Those curses late at night, the trash thrown at my door, the fingers pointed at my parents' backs, they were all real.
Hey, isn't that the woman?
And there's an officer with her. Is she being arrested?
Serves her right. People like her deserve public shaming.
They think I'm here to confess. They're waiting to see me humiliated in tears.
Everyone quiet, please. Today's press conference is regarding the case of Miss Martha Vance's death. After an in-depth investigation by the police, we now announce the following results. Martha Vance's son, Victor Vance, is suspected of insurance fraud, false accusation, and extortion. He has been legally detained. His accomplice, Dr. Harrison, is suspected of illegally selling controlled substances, forging evidence, and has also been taken into custody. The case is currently under further investigation.
You mean Victor Vance is the murderer?
Then what about the claim that Chloe Bennett drove her mother-in-law to suicide? What's the truth?
According to the investigation, the claim that Chloe Bennett's verbal provocation caused Martha Vance's suicide was a false accusation fabricated by Victor Vance to extort Ms. Bennett for insurance money. The relevant evidence has been secured.
What a reversal.
Is that really what happened? Exactly. How is that possible? Total plot twist. No way. Called it. What a show.
Something felt off. A terminally ill mother. How could she possibly kill herself over one sentence? Exactly.
The son killed his own mother. That's awful.
Poor Chloe Bennett, wrongly accused for so long.
Look, public opinion is shifting. That was fast. The people who were just glaring at me are now looking at me with sympathy and guilt. The people who were screaming about justice being served yesterday are saying they noticed the flaws today, as if they never took part in that madness.
Miss Bennett, how are you feeling now?
Will you hold Victor Vance legally responsible?
To the people who cyberbullied you, what do you want to say to them?
Today, I want to share a story. It's called 7 Days of Trial by Public Opinion. A Murderer's Confession. And 7 days ago, I went on a blind date with a man named Victor Vance. 7 days later, I was accused online of driving his mother to her death. These 7 days, what did I go through? During these 7 days, I got thousands of abusive messages, hundreds of threatening phone calls. People dumped trash at my door. And some staked out my office to film. Even worse, people pointed fingers at my parents and called them animals. And all of this, just because someone intentionally made up a sob story. And most people chose to believe it, instead of questioning if it was true. In this era where everyone has a microphone, We have gained an unprecedented urge to speak out. But rights come with responsibility. Before you hit send, ask yourself, am I seeing the full truth? Could my words hurt someone innocent? Public opinion can hold power accountable. But it can also become a weapon that kills. The difference is whether we choose to be thinking watchdogs or blind mobs. Victor Vance and Dr. Harrison will face justice under the law. But what about those strangers who attacked online? And the rumor spreaders, the independent media? And those who, chasing clicks, stoke emotions, the influencers? They won't be punished. They won't even feel guilty. Tomorrow, they'll find new targets and start a new round of judgment. Whether it's me today or anyone tomorrow, we could all become that target. What can we do? Maybe, before the next storm of public opinion hits, we can keep a shred of doubt, a bit of reason, and a measure of kindness. Because the blade you wield today might be turned against you tomorrow.
I'm sorry, I insulted you before. I didn't know the truth, so I just joined the noise. I'm sorry.
Me too. I shared false reports. I took part in the cyberbullying. I'm so sorry. I hope you'll forgive me.
I'm sorry, you're innocent. I'm sorry I became one of the attackers.
You're so strong, so brave. You're an inspiration to every woman.
These apologies are too light. Too light to carry the fear of those sleepless nights. Too light to erase the pallor of my father in his hospital bed. Too light to wipe away the pain in my mother's tears. But I don't need them to understand. I just want out. I don't need your apologies. What I need is that from now on, there can be fewer people like me, consumed by public opinion. If the storm can teach some people to think, to question, to stop before the frenzy and ask themselves one question. Is this true? Then these 7 days of hell will have meant something.
Sweetie, you've been through so much. So much.
I knew it. I just knew it. My daughter would never do something like that.
Okay, Mom. Don't worry. I'm fine. It's all over. But some things can never be changed. I can never go back to the way I was, trusting strangers. In public, I never dare to take off my mask. And I will never easily open up to anyone. That's the price of survival.
Victor Vance confessed everything. Their plan was more intricate than we imagined. He first found a suitable target, financially stable, an only daughter, mild-tempered. Then he arranged a blind date, manipulated her into saying specific words, and recorded it as evidence. Meanwhile, he let his mother die naturally, forged a suicide note. Then used public pressure to force compensation.
But he didn't count on two things. First, you are a strong, brave, and smart woman. Second, his mother, at the last moment, had second thoughts. She secretly recorded their conversation.
He also confessed that it was Dr. Harrison who provided him with controlled substances. Once it was done, Victor promised him $1 million.
What about the nurse?
She was Victor's distant cousin. He also promised her $200,000 once it was done. One link after another, meticulous and malicious.
Everyone had a price tag. Martha's life was worth $8 million. Dr. Harrison's cooperation was worth $1 million. Nurse Kelly's acting was worth $200,000. How many years is he looking at?
Insurance fraud, extortion, false accusation, plus illegal possession of controlled substances. Combined punishment for multiple offenses, at least 10 years, maybe more. Dr. Harrison will also face serious time.
No winners. Martha Vance died. Victor is in prison. Dr. Harrison's career is ruined. And I continue to live with all these scars.
Also, regarding public opinion, several independent media outlets and influencers have all taken down their posts and apologized. We can sue them for defamation and get compensation.
Forget it.
This is your chance to restore your reputation.
Reputation. Yesterday, people were still cursing me. And today they start sticking up for me. Tomorrow, if something new blows up, they'll forget me fast. Reputation, it's something given by others. And they can take it away anytime. I don't want it. Right now, I just want a peaceful life.
I get it. At least we need to get the police to release a full investigation report to clear your name completely.
Okay. Next to my name, the label changed from murderer to innocent victim, a symbol of resistance against injustice.
Today we bring you a trending topic, an innocent girl's 7-day nightmare.
The media that once attacked me the hardest are now the ones shouting the loudest for me. Ironic, isn't it? Maybe, but I couldn't care less.
Miss, I'm sorry, we misjudged you.
You're so brave, miss. Can I add you on Chatter? I want to learn from you.
I'm leaving. This city, it gave me growth and it gave me despair. It showed me humanity's light and its darkest depths. Goodbye to all the pain and the struggle. Goodbye to the naive me who thought words don't kill. A new life starts now, but I know some scars never heal. But at least I'm alive. As long as I'm here, there's hope.